here at Wharton Center peeling back the curtain on their brand new upcoming season.
That's right, their new season literally takes center stage, and that's where we're at right now. And joining us right now is Eric, the executive director. We're in our hands. We have the new season, but before we open this up, which is like so hard not to do right now because we want to peek and see what's on this list, please try to describe this new season using just one word.
Oh, one word. Ooh. Can I have 2 words?
How about this time around, we'll give you 2.
How about so good?
Ooh.
So with that being said, can we open it on 3?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Ta-da!
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now before we dive into each and every single show, Eric, you have to tell us what made you say each of these shows would work well for an East-Lansing audience?
Well, each year we look at what makes sense to bring to our community. Looking at the best of Broadway that's happening in New York City and thinking, okay, what will make sense for mid-Michigan? So a little something kind of old or revival from Broadway, some brand new musicals, as well as some plays. We try to mix up all of that each season, and 25-26 is no exception to that.
Absolutely, and we're looking at right now this Broadway series kicking off with some beautiful noise.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this Neil Diamond show.
So Beautiful Noise is the story of Neil Diamond, his life story with all of his catalog jukebox hits, and it's a memory play of him telling his story that comes to life as the actors kind of retell each of his career highlights. Beautiful story, a lot of all the Neil Diamond classics that you know. And we'll kick off the season with that. It's the first of 8 shows that we're bringing as part of the 25-26 Broadway series to East-Lansing.
Awesome, and coming up right behind it is a classic, an oldie, but certainly a goodie. You got to tell us about this one.
Next in December is The Wiz. And The Wiz is the 1975 Broadway Tony Award winning musical for Best Musical, but it's been revived. A brand new production that was just in New York City last year. Brand new revival. It's the first time it's been revived, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous new production that's based on The Wizard of Oz, of course.
That is awesome. The first time it's been revived, a timeless classic, and how lucky are we that it's coming right here on this stage?
I'm so excited.
Yes.
So are we. Now the next one, I don't want to say we're going to the future, we're going back to the past. Which way are we going?
We're going back to the future, and this is a classic, and I can't believe it's going to be flying here to East-Lansing.
It is. So Back to the Future, the musical, is what you know and love about the movie, but on stage. So all those classic, iconic moments from the film happen on stage, including a real life-size DeLorean going 88 miles an hour.
What?
It's theater magic, and it's unbelievable.
Talk to us about Kimberly Akimbo, because this is the first time audiences will see this as well.
Yeah, Kimberly Akimbo is likely the show that most people don't know or maybe the least familiar with, but it won the Tony Award for Best Musical 2 years ago on Broadway. Beautiful story of a teenage girl, 16, moving to a new community with a rare medical condition, dealing with kind of a somewhat dysfunctional family and a new community, just really about growing up and growing old, and it's really a beautiful story.
Yeah, they'll be exciting to see on stage for a lot of times the first time to see it. And another thing that you were talking a little bit about the range that you're bringing to this stage, going from musicals but also to plays, and this one's a little bit of a mystery. You got Clue on the rundown.
Clue is a play, and it's so fun. So based on the movie and the board game that many of us probably played as a child, and it's those two mashed together in a brand new play. So people think like it's an old thing. Actually, the play is relatively new, really still celebrating its first national tour, and it's a whodunit murder mystery.
Yeah.
And there's surprise endings just like in the movie.
And last but not least, Eric, tell us what's the final show that'll round out this package.
And Juliet is filled with pop hits, all written by Max Martin. So everything from Since You've Been Gone to Roar to tons of #1 pop hits are woven into the story that retells Juliet's ending. So she gets to write her own story. Rather than taking her own death like we know in Romeo and Juliet, she wakes up and writes her own ending.
I love that, especially when you're using all those classic pop songs that we know, that we love, and getting it to see all play out as a story on stage, makes it even better.
Yeah, so that's the one package, but we also know that there's 2 other shows that are kind of like spectacular add-ons, and I know one is a classic too.
Beauty and the Beast. This is the 30th anniversary production from when Disney opened it on Broadway originally. So this is a fully reimagined, fully giant spectacle production of Disney's Beauty and the Beast. I love this musical. It's actually the very first musical I ever saw on Broadway in high school. So to have it kind of a full circle moment for me personally is really special, but I'm just so excited to share this brand new lavish production with the community.
That is awesome. Another one that has made quite some wave in New York City and is coming here is Hadestown. Tell us a little bit about that musical.
So Hadestown is the last in the kind of lineup that we're announcing right now, and it's a return of this musical for us. It also won the Tony Award for Best Musical the year it was originally on Broadway. So if you're keeping track at home, that's 3 different musicals that all won the Tony Award for Best Musical in their respective years out of these 8, and Hadestown is one of them.
So if folks at home want to be a part of this season, what is the best way that they can get this package?
Absolutely. If you go to whartonseason.com right now, you can get all the details and information and purchase season tickets.
Eric, well, we echo your thrill and excitement for this entire season, but this is just one of many announcements that you have. Tell us what else is coming next.
Yeah, today we're able to share the Broadway series for the 25-26 season, and next month we're going to be announcing the Performing Arts series as well as a variety of other concerts and events that will be happening at Wharton Center next season. Lots of stuff coming up.